It's another day in paradise. Back at you. This is the eighth wonder of the world. Welcome, global stock market investors. Um, Today I'm going to talk about 9 buyback ETFs to buy on the Robinhood mobile app. So I'm going to give you guys the 9 buyback ETFs. Um, my strategy. Pretty much I'll show you guys why buyback buyback ETFs are important and what the definition of a buyback is. So before I jump into that, this is my current portfolio. I'm at, as you can see, 7,369. I'm up 475. My percentage is 6.89%. So I mean, I'm as you can see, it's looking pretty, looking like a bull. Wow, since since Christmas Eve, it's been nothing but a bull ride. Jeez. So, um, pretty much as a financial engineer, I'm a sector investor. So pretty much what that is, a sector investor, I invest in sectors, technology sectors, the supermarket sector, the defense contract, cannabis, water, corn, meat, sugar, um, raw materials, wood, cement, steel. So pretty much, I'm gonna show you guys my strategy and my concept. Pretty much my philosophy on my investing style is different from pretty much your traditional um, investors. Pretty much they follow a lot of Warren Buffett's concepts. I tried it out, but I just felt boring because it just left out a lot of it left out everything else out on the table. You know, I was just like, hold on, look at all this other stuff that you guys left on the table. You know, these other companies is a whole another world where it just open up your mind pretty much to how really the world is really working and what you can improve and what's headed for danger. I mean, you get a better analysis from that view on this strategy versus the Warren Buffett style that everybody else is. They pick like 10 to 20 stock. They're pretty much stocks. They don't even diversify. They're not even. They're pretty much majority stocks. Um, they never talk about pretty much their portfolio as one. They seem like there's more focus. Yeah, there's their portfolio of the 10 companies, but it's more on what's the strategy, and I'm all about, I look at the all, from beginning to my first time investing till now. So I just want to continue to grow that and play the compound interest game where it just keeps doubling the rule of 72. So that's pretty much what I'm going for. And to do that, it's just to play the percentage game. As long as you're putting something in here, you're playing a percentage game. So and I'm never taking nothing out of this to pay for anything. Out. This is forever. Once it's in there, it's locked in. You know. So that's the game I'm playing with this. Um, I have 87 assets under management, as you can see, ranging from 1,000, and then this is all by highest valuation to lowest, 200s, 300. So I pick companies from a range from um, pretty much $1 to 1,000. That's where I'm at now. And that's pretty much the range of majority of companies. There's a few that are higher than the 1,000 threshold, as you can see. I'm all the way down to like 50 cents companies. Um, Berkshire. This is, oh man, what's the name of this one? Seaboard. Okay, let me go to Seaboard. I just love it when that happens. I mean, I'm new on. Okay, this is bookings, and Amazon. So there's pretty much above the 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I know of companies. Pretty much everything else is below 1,000. So and that's how I look at it. Just invest 1,000. Once you get to that 1,000 threshold, you could just go buy companies. all the way down to $1. Look at I buy companies that are dollar with dividends. I buy even these pretty much with dividends I make now. Um, I hit $10, so pretty much anything in here I'll grab. You know, so with the dividend I buy other companies. There's drips that other brokerages use to reinvest back into the same company, but nah. I saw all that. It just didn't appeal to me. I just found a different way. Um, Pretty much to open up my mind. It forces me to study other companies and index funds, and there's a whole mind blowing. Let me go back. Oh, also, I got crypto, so I'm gonna buy everything that's on this list. Just $10. Hear me out, guys. Just $10. I'm not just to test the waters. So these two I bought like I think $2 worth. Well, both five. I think $5 worth, like $10. But now I just want to buy, 10 when this drops down to about 3,700. I want to get it, $10. Pretty much how I'm looking at how um, companies fluctuate. Bitcoin does the same. So you could the same game you play that I'm playing with. Um, what's it called? With stocks, with companies. Now I'm learning how to play it with crypto, and with crypto, they're open 24/7. So as you can see, if they're like purple like this purplish color, that's down, green is up. So I know it's kind of different from when you see like this color red with the stocks. So I mean, but this is crypto. When you see that, that's crypto. So I'm gonna start adding, $10, at least buy and hold, and just like I'm buying and hold, because I got a couple speculative stocks. They're all under $10, but that's pretty much equivalent of me going to doing a scratch off lottery ticket or something like that, or you know, uh, go burn an extra $10 on another cup of coffee. I'll just hold back a day, and I'm like, okay, let me buy a speculative stock. I did that. I started doing that with Neo. It's a company, an electric company in China. So I just did it just to test the waters, and it kind of stuck with me. But I have 87 assets under management. My strategy for 2019 is uh, uh, I'll take $1,000 a month, and I'm gonna break them down in percentage and then the actual dollar amount, so you guys can see the strategy, that I'm not just closing my eyes and just floating in the wind and picking my 10, 20 best stocks, and reading their annual reports, and listening to their conference calls and all that. That's crazy to people to just do that. I don't know. That's it. Just feels more groupy to me. So I just pretty much do my own thing and do my own research this way, and this is my formula. For me, pretty much keeping that percentage. I'm at 6.89%. Even though we're still in the up market, I'm still adding um, to my portfolio with these pretty much these three different slices. This is my portfolio. It consists of these three items. Is the first one is 60% stocks. I'll invest $600. There's two categories. The first category is your fast growth valuation with no dividends, because the company reinvests the dividends back into the company. 30%. That'd be $300. Example, FANG stocks. Number two, slow growth valuation with dividends. 30%. 300. Examples, McDonald's, 3M, Lockheed Martin. Okay, the second sector is 30% index funds, which I'll invest $300. Which will be index funds will be iShares, SPDR, and S&P and Vanguard, which would be 150, including precious metals ETF, $50. Buyback ETFs, another $50. And bonds ETF, the remaining $50, which that would bring me up to 300, which are bonds ETF, which are known to offset stocks in a bear down market. So I have those covered in that section. And my third section is 10% REITs. So I'll invest $100 into REITs, and REITs are known for monthly dividends. So that pretty much will all pretty much I wanted to balance out like how I get the big pay every quarter. I want it to be like that even within the months waiting to get to the quarter. So the in between with the REIT. So I was just thinking, okay, I had my REITs at 5%, which is $50, but I was like, you know what, if I want to up my the months, before I get to my quarter, I need to go ahead and spend um invest more in the REITs. So and they're known for monthly dividends. Okay, so these are the nine buyback ETFs that you can buy here on the Robinhood mobile app. Okay, company, the first buyback company. Wait a second. Should be nine buyback. One, two, three, four, five, six. One second, guys. I don't know, for some reason the looking. Yeah, see, this is different on here. So buyback. Okay, the first buyback company is. I'm gonna go down. The first buyback company is PowerShares Buyback Achievers Portfolio. And let's look at the 5 year. Uh, what's the peak? Peaked on January 22nd, 2018 at $63.28. The current market price is $59.41. About PKW tracks a market cap weighted index of stock in U.S. firms that repurchase at least 5% of their outstanding shares in the previous 12 months. Market cap 1.41 billion, PE ratio 16.96, dividend yield 1.75. So that's the first buyback company to purchase. The second buyback company is PowerShares International Buyback Achievers ETF. Let's look at the 5 year. It peaked on January 26, 2018 at $40.11. The current market price is $31.58. About IPKW tracks a modified market cap weighted index of international securities from developed and emerging markets that have reduced their outstanding shares by at least 5% in the past year. Market cap 181.78 million, PE ratio 20.29, dividend yield 2.97. 40 people own PowerShares International Buyback Achievers ETF on Robinhood. Okay, the next buyback company is SPYB. SPDR and S&P 500 buyback ETF. Look at the 5 year. It peaked on September 21st, 2018 at $67.86. The current market price is $64.53. About SPYB tracks an equally weighted equity index comprised of 10 companies with the highest stock buyback ratio within the S&P 500 index. Market cap 22.37 million, PE ratio 15.02, dividend yield 1.81. 103 people own SPDR S&P 500 buyback ETF on Robinhood. Okay, the next buyback company is iShares US Dividend and Buyback ETF. Look at the 5 year. fairly new. It peaked on September 21st, 2018 at $28.07. The current market price is $26.66. About DIVB tracks an index of large, mid, and small cap U.S. stocks that have a history of dividend payments and or share buybacks. The market cap is 6.61 million, PE ratio 18.69, dividend yield 2.58. 23 people own iShares US Dividend and Buyback ETF on Robinhood. The next Buyback ETF is FNDA. Schwab Fundamental US Small Company Index ETF. Okay, let's look at the 5-year. Peaked on August 31st, 2018 at $41.68. Current market price $37.61. About FNDA tracks a fundamentally selected and weighted Russell index of small firms based on adjusted sales, retain operation cash flow, and dividends plus buybacks. The market cap is 3.35 billion, PE ratio 27.56, dividend yield 1.92. 65 people own Schwab Fundamental US Small Company Index ETF on Robinhood. Okay, the next buyback company is Cambria Shareholder Yield ETF. Okay, let's go to the 5-year. It peaked on January 26, 2018 at $40.83. Current market price $36.57. About SYLD tracks an index that invests in U.S. listed equities, including ADRs, with strong cash flow characterized by dividends, shares buybacks, and net debt paydown. Market cap 110.99 million, PE ratio 13.00, dividend yield 2.48. 42 people own Cambria Shareholder Yield ETF on Robinhood. Okay, the next buyback is EYLD, Cambria Emerging Shareholder Yield ETF. Okay, the 5-year. So it listed on July 14, 2016. It peaked on January 26, 2018 at $38.25. The current market price is $30.54. About EYLD tracks an index composed of 100 equally weighted emerging market equities selected by both fundamental and technical factors with a focus on dividend yield and share buybacks. Market cap 17.93 million, PE ratio 8.65, dividend yield 5.44. 36 people own Cambria Emerging Shareholder Yield ETF on Robinhood. Okay, the next buyback company is FYLD. And this is the Cambria Foreign Shareholder Yield ETF. Let's go to the 5-year. It peaked on January 26, 2018 at $27.81. The current market price is $23.50. About FYLD tracks an index composed of 100 equally weighted developed market ex-US equities selected by both fundamental and technical factors with a focus on dividend yield and share buybacks. Market cap 25.53 million, PE ratio 10.82, dividend yield 5.04. Nice. Anything above that 3 is 24 people own Cambria Foreign Shareholder Yield ETF on Robinhood. Okay, last but not least is PY, Principal Shareholder Yield Index ETF. Let's hit that 5 year. It listed March 2016. It peaked on January 26, 2018 at $34.81. Current market price $31.40. About PY tracks an index of dividend paying large and mid cap US stocks that are selected by several fundamental factors, including dividend yield and buyback yield. Holdings are equally weighted within two tiers. Market cap 13.99 million, PE ratio 15.65, dividend yield 2.51. 10 people own Principal Shareholder Yield Index ETF on Robinhood. So those are the 9 buyback companies that I wanted to show you guys that you can purchase off of Robinhood. Just something part of the portfolio. So that was just something that I wanted to share with you guys. So that's going to do it for this one. Subscribe. Comment any questions or recommendations you have. Hit the like button and share this information with other global stock market investors. Until next time, let your compound interest speak for you. Alexa, smile.
Sure.